That new number on inflation worse than expected, and as Americans well know, it remains painfully high across this country. The consumer price index 9.1% higher than a year ago, a nearly 41-year high now, driven, of course, by those record gas prices. The typical American household spent $493 more in June to buy the same goods and services than they did a year ago. President Biden hearing the news as he arrived in Israel, calling inflation, quote, unacceptably high, but also pointing to what he called, quote, out-of-date numbers, because he says gas prices have been slowly coming back down for weeks. But families across this country are still feeling this, and what Bank of America is now signaling about a possible recession. ABC's Victor Akendo tonight on the need across this country.
Tonight, the federal government confirming what millions of American families already know: the cost of living is soaring.
The typical American family, they're having to spend almost $500 more a month just to buy the same goods and services they bought a year ago. So a lot of financial pain.
Leading the way, those budget-breaking gas prices, up nearly 60%. A gallon of gas, nearly $1.50 more than this time last year.
I usually spend about $100 a month in gas, and now I'm spending like $240, $250.
Food prices up nearly 10.5% compared to last year, hitting small businesses like Andy Rodriguez's The Salty Donut and Coffee Shops hard.
From last week to this week, butter's up 15%. It's problematic.
But it's hitting lower income budgets the hardest.
This is a food distribution site in Miami Gardens, a vital lifeline for families, and the demand is skyrocketing. Take a look at the line. It stretches for about a mile.
73-year-old Nancy Sanderson lives on a fixed income and already relies on food banks like Feeding South Florida. Now her mobile home community is being sold, and she's forced to find a new place to rent in a sky-high market.
I have to have faith that something will come up when I have to get out.
She has a little over a month to not only find a place to live, but pay for a move.
Do you have any savings? Do you have enough money to move somewhere else?
I don't know.
Okay.
The Biden administration, who have made tackling inflation a top priority, called today's report unacceptably high, but also out of date.
There is no question that we still have work to do. But it is important to note that these numbers do not fully reflect the recent drop in gas prices.
And in a new report, Bank of America points to a number of factors slowing economic momentum and say they now forecast a mild recession this year. But the chief economist at Moody's tells us we can avoid a recession, especially if these gas prices keep on dropping. David?
Well, let's certainly hope so. Victor Akendo tonight. Victor, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.